trade all that stuff off, but I think I'll just hit him. Fringely playable? Like a HELYA deck with some plague cards, maybe? Okay, let's take a breath because they've offered us complete and utter dog shit for half an hour. This card's really good. Possessive Fire's good too. I don't want Blood Tap. I want double Unholy. I guess we take crappy Ice Touch. I want double Unholy, single Frost. Speaking of those Excavate cards. Well, I do want double Unholy, but I think Remorseless is better. Chill Fallen's fine. Oh, yeah, well, I'll take this. Okay. Alright, Farmhand's insane. And now they start offering me the good Plague cards. Possessifier's pretty good. This card's pretty good. Second Excavate. Crusher's fine. Wrong weapon. Wrong cards. Wrong everything. Didn't have a good spell or anything. I guess I have my Excavate spells. Okay, garbage here. What's up, Wicked Kitten? Alright, at least we have another card that can put plagues in. I need 2 Excavate. Okay, I need 1 Excavate and a couple more plague cards. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Okay, garbage here. Garbage here. Brewmaster on HELYA. Okay, sure, I'll take it. 5, maybe? Rune Forging. Okay, they didn't offer me my last Excavate, and they didn't offer me more than 1 plague card with my HELYA deck. Alright, I think it's gonna be a short Hearthstone night tonight, I would guess. Unbelievably rude plague offering. I got 2 plague cards offered in our last 2 HELYA decks, which both came in the last 30 minutes. Hell yeah, it's Rumble time. Maybe just a short night. Maybe just like relax. All the decks are bad. There's a lot of extra Hearthstone streamers on today, so maybe we'll just bail early. I don't want any of this. I have HELYA right now, and I have 0 plague cards. I played against somebody that played 3 Staffs of the Primus and a Down with the Ship with their HELYA on 4 already today. And that was by turn, like, 6.
Candle much lighter.
Well, I guess I can do that. Dance into the tunes. Dancing can be quite nice.
The fallen will serve.
Dancing can be quite wonderful. Well, rock can be okay. Yeah. It's a pretty good rock here. These suck. Oh my god. I thought you could discover new cards. Not only cards from maybe it's bugged. Maybe it only offers you cards from Saviors of Old Doom now for some reason. I hope not. For the sake of our run. Couldn't I discover the 4-drop? Couldn't I? Hmm.
We rise to the warmth of the sun. You will not come closer.
I've been away for a bit, catching up on how you've been and the new meta. Life's pretty good. This is so far the most frustrating day of the new meta so far. Are the Kings doing anything special? I mean, they were winning a lot. But for them, you know, that's not really all that special because they win so much.
Finally, my ancestors.
But yeah, I think the meta's been overall quite cool. It's been quite interesting
I can be very persuasive.
overall. Enjoyable experience in a way in which they don't normally do enjoyable things for Arena. That's cool. It was early access, right? So we've been playing with the new cards for a week, and that's a huge win. Great for the stream. We were breaking 1,000, 1,200 viewers most days. Now that the expansion's out, you have an extra 10 streamers on or whatever, 20 streamers. It kind of slows things down a bit, but you know, a lot of times people are waiting. They're waiting until this expansion releases. They're like the fewest amount of streamers probably the week or two before. So it's kind of like a perfect storm of like arena support. That's not good.
Till death do us part.
I think I'd prefer to start generating more corpses rather than get a 10-10. Having access to more corpses could mean I could do this next turn, maybe. That's fun. The bot accounts are lower. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is. It might be like fewer people or more people are playing. So it's like if you have 1,000 bots and 1,000 real players, then like half of the pool is bots. But if you have 1,000 bots and you have 2,000 real players, then only 33% of the pool are bots. So probably just getting more regular players in is just beneficial. Expansion was strictly for arena, since that's the mode most people play. Pardon me? 11-2, good luck, Fred. Which classes are best? I'm on HELYA like you, but I have 2 weapons, 2 of the 2 meta spells, and a big reborn guy. DK's the best, I think. We can't really tell though, because things changed today. Because there was a bug preventing the new cards from getting discovered. I think the new cards being able to be discovered is probably going to help Mage a bit. Might help some of the other classes. Maybe Shaman. Just going to keep that. I'm going to ditch my farm hands and hopefully draw them when I can get the discount. Priest is the best class. Priest is not quite the best class. House Hunter. Hunter's in the middle. It's going to help Warrior the most. Yeah, getting access to more treasure cards is probably good. Like any of the treasure classes, I think are going to get a little bit better. Each has 1 treasure spell. Does everybody have 1 treasure spell?
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Rogue has the weapon. Maybe Rogue doesn't have a spell. Treasure cards, but also the big taunt. The mech taunt is really good. The 5 mana 3/6. What else do they have? What are the treasure classes? If you look at this, it'll show you the list of all the treasures, and then the classes at the bottom are Warrior, Rogue, Mage, Warlock, and Death Knight all have access to a legendary treasure if they can excavate a 4th time. The AoE taunt. Oh yeah, the turtle. Yeah, turtle's good. People don't watch for the game mode. Some people do.
This will break you. That's hot.
I do that and fight over there.
You shall suffer.
Something like that seems okay. Maybe this and this. Maybe this.
Light the fuses.
Maybe lose my whole board.
Nobody run from me. Wide open.
From nothing. Power. Hey, dudes! Over here!
I did it, misread. 9 stars on floor 11. Hey, congrats. Thanks for the pick. I was wondering how the treasures worked. Yeah, hopefully that helps. Hopefully this helps me. Sure.
Finally, my ancestors are useful.
Put the stats on now, I think. Sunfire needs a finale as well. You think it needs another effect added and a finale? Or you think it needs finale in order to deal 6?
This place is scary.
Okay, none of his board dies to Light Bomb, and all of my board does die. Bring that back. I guess we know he's got a taunt somewhere in there. Let's do like something like this. Didn't kill like the 3/3 and the 1. Maybe that's okay. 4/3 and the 1/1. Really wish I had access to one more treasure card. 5 more cards to put plagues in. Dragon, tradable, and lifesteal. Fireball, battlecry. Looks insane. Yeah, this is probably the best neutral. Non-legendary neutral. Maybe it's the best legendary neutral. Legendary, any neutral. But, as you can see, everything's crazy in Hearthstone, so... Everything's crazy in Redbeard's opponent's Hearthstone decks. Alright, let's get rid of this. Wait, that's what I wanted to find. Okay, let's shoot this. Here, I could use this. Oh no, only enemy minions.
This will break you.
A simple spell.
None shall pass.
Well,
Frostmourne hunger.
anyone else think that Possessifier's rush minions sound like Ed, Ed, and Eddie? You know, I've heard that before. People have said that. Unfortunately for Red, he always draws Dragon on the wrong turn. I think I've cast that card with Quick Draw like twice or once this meta. And I've had it in my hand probably 40 or 50 times. It does seem to never line up for me.
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
Does that tell me how many things got buffed? His whole hand. His whole fucking hand. Oh, that's 6.
Death calls.
Do I care about those? I mean, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I do. I don't even have enough.
None shall
I don't even have enough corpses to make this worthwhile.
I have but little time. Your soul is mine.
Can you get a spell? Fight allowed.
Alright, maybe all of those gigantic buffs will die to Light Bomb. Quick Draw isn't really a new concept. It seems to be a fair keyword. Yeah, it sort of triggers some people or tilts them because it's like a good top deck just becomes that much better. But it doesn't really bother me. I think it's fine. There's an old Magic the Gathering keyword called Miracle, which kind of functions the same way. The turn like you draw it, it would be super cheap a card in Magic the Gathering. And I think there's some quick draw cards that are like free the turn you top deck them. Wait, why did I take that?
I'm invincible.
It'll probably be good at some point, right? I don't really want to cast it because I kind of need to cast Frostmourne. He is down to just 5 cards. We have got through all of his armor. You know, these are things. Hey, congrats on the 12. 2 Sonnenfleckendrakas.
No ogre bane, no
2 keepers.
ogre gain.
Did the light in the darkness or the Licht in der Dunkelheit, was that did you get a lot of cool legendaries from that? This feels fair.
You get a spell.
Fair's not good for me. I need Unfair. That's a very good card, the Discover one. People have been killing me with that. Just getting premium broken legendaries. Oh dear!
Oh dear summons us.
It was all worth it. It was all worth it. What a cruel game to give you the dragon on that turn. Well, we just referenced it slightly before that, how often I seem to get screwed by the dragon, drawing it at inopportune times. Even in late stages of the game, when you'd think it would be okay, it still performs like shit for me. You know, what are you gonna do? Every meta, there's gotta be a couple cards that curse certain players. Alright, so what can I kill? I can hit and chop and go down to 6. And then I'm dead? What about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'm not dead. If I glacial advance, I can freeze one, hit one, shoot one. I think this is probably better, actually. 1, 2, 3.
And serve your king.
I can bump hit. Hit hero power doesn't allow me to trade that. So let's play this. Or take this off. Either way, I'm losing both. The little shitty taunt I can get through. If he just has a bad draw, I guess if he has a magnetic, I die, like a Ziliax or something. Or I guess that. If I get a weapon, I can swing and break it. Oh, that's a good draw. All right, so I guess I won't be hating on that card anymore. There's one turn where that will kill me before I get to hit with the the Drake.
That feels good.
Did someone sound a horn?
Okay. How did I gain life? Did I gain life?
Run for help.
Frostmourne hunger.
I can be very persuasive. Death do us part.
If you went face, you were dead. I'm not sure why I didn't go face. I thought I was dead for sure if I drew the bomb, but I guess I just assumed he was gonna go face. Hey, Callie girl. Boy, that was a hard throw. That seemed like a good turn for red. Rudy, I can't believe you're here on this planet known as Earth with me, Redbeard, today. It's great to have you here. What a good game. Yeah, that was a good one. We got lucky with the Drake drop at the end there, but I think they threw it, right? He must have been sad. He's probably frustrated with himself. He's probably like, oh no, I had all the luck and yet I let it slip away.
The Lich King versus the Lich King.
Hey, Jonan Nyricus.
Will serve me in death.
All will serve
There can only be one.
You know what? Give me the HELYA. Enjoying the new season? Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Today has not been as fun, but maybe it'll be more fun later.
Job's done.
Coincidence that Zelda, Sauceman, and Rudy turn up and then your dragon and Hearthstone luck changes. Well, you guys should never leave. You should divorce your wives, divorce your husbands, quit school, quit the professions in which you're involved in. Sit around and watch Redbeard all day in your underwear. Could maybe just kill it next turn. Feeling kind of attacked here. Wait, the opposite. You're being begged to give up everything just so you can hang out here all day because of how wonderful you are. That's the opposite of being attacked. You're being pampered. The Redbeard Revolution has begun. The Redbeard Revolution. Yeah, it's begun. Yeah, that's right. Reap what you sow. I have 2 bone breakers, so let's try to break some bones next turn, maybe. Can I do it in less than my underwear? Yes. Underwear is optional. Exciting stuff. I'm really liking this new arena. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. Apple bomb? I have a powerful lust for noodles. Get yourself some noodles.
Style.
That's
Luckily,
what I say.
you have me. Is someone there? Nope, nobody there.
Most intriguing.
Cool combo. Flow animation. Somewhere. His hand will be done animating. It's a lot of legendaries. Doesn't mean he got good cards. Doesn't mean he got bad cards though either. I need 9 mana, but I only have 6.
I can be very
The combo.
persuasive.
Combo. Alright, I'll just trade him.
They attack you.
I don't want to take 3 just to keep a 1/1. I'll just hit like this. Hopefully he doesn't drop some really cool legendaries. Red, do you know anything about the fart industry in Brazil? I don't. I know that people sometimes fart there, though. Sources indicate that some people in Brazil fart from time to time.
The Earth Mother is here. Frostmourne hungers.
Keep away.
Would I lie?
There's no point in equipping it this turn. If I can double trade, I'll just resummon my guy. I get a little more health. Take out half of this guy. I guess that's okay. Are you worried about the major slippage in the San Andreas Fault in the next few years? It's on my mind. That's not good. That ain't good. That was good for me. That was a bad draw for me.
Your soul is mine.
Yeah, as a weapon, I stop some capabilities here. Drawing a 5 there sucks because I can cast anything 5 or less, right? Oh, cool excavation thing. But this is why we didn't save a 1/1. Because this way you can have exact lethal. Face damage really matters in a spot like that. You like the new mechanic, the one with the legendary? Yeah, I think it's cool. I think that's fun for drafting. I think it makes drafting pretty fun. I've been thinking about the super volcano in Yosemite, but mostly crocheting slippers and vest sand hats for loved ones. Wow. That sounds nice.
The Lich King versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
Doom crocheting? That's a new hobby. It beats Doom scrolling. Yeah, it does. It's so much better. Maybe I can crochet the San Andreas Fault together. That'll take a lot of yarn. We know a geologist retired now that is all about the fault line in the PNW. I don't have a go bag. He's not that convincing about things. You gotta have a go bag, but only if they're convincing. Like, are they sure? Are they sure we need a go bag?
I require more mana.
I am the master of drawing that hand on turn 2. Or turn 1. Why do I get it on that particular turn every game? I don't know.
Nobody run from me!
But if I could change that habit, I surely will improve my gamesmanship. Malignant Horror is quite good at turning me on. Mount Rainier is supposed to be high on the list of volcanoes that might go boom sometime soon. Mount Rainier going to explode soon? Question mark. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I can be very persuasive.
Future eruptions at Mount Rainier. Is Mount Rainier expected to erupt? It's behaving about as it has over the last 500,000 years, so all evidence suggests that the volcano will continue to erupt, grow, and collapse.
Destiny calls to you.
Yeah, that's about right. I believe it. Darn it.
That feels good. I can be very persuasive.
Your soul is mine.
Okay, I've got a lot of corpses. I've been doom scrolling the shorts. It's really a problem and I hate it. What is doom scrolling? Is that where you just scroll continuously? Yeah, sometimes I get caught in the short scrolling and I just honestly I just say okay, I'm off. I'm out. But sometimes I've already been scrolling for a while before I make that realization. I'm like, just one more. You know what? No more. That's where you watch tiny, irrelevant clips of oh, it has to be of upsetting world news. Sometimes I just see people like playing basketball or people shaking their asses or like Hearthstone plays. It started suggesting me, who's that guy? Raffle and Mark McKenzie. I'm like, oh, I'll just see. I'll just watch what's happening, you know? You read shit that pisses you off intentionally. Okay. I do that sometimes on Reddit. There's sometimes like Reddit will suggest there's a subreddit where people are like asking for advice or something, like relationship advice or something, and everybody's like living this horrible life, these terrible people, and I'm just like upset the whole time I'm reading about it.
Frostborn hunger.
Ass and Hearthstone. Two of my favorite things. Did you get HELYA and not get offered any cards that add plagues? I have one card that adds plagues. Staff of the Primus. But yeah, we did draft 2 HELYA decks in the last 30 minutes, each which had access to 1 card that could put plagues in. Not a good ratio. Is we in a good place? I mean, I think it's better than it's been in a long time. I get toxic masculinity shit poorly hidden, as I don't even know what 1 out of every 20 shorts. I downvote it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know if downvoting it does anything. Maybe. You'd like to think it does, but... this card, being able to discover this card is sickening. Absolutely sickening. Holy free minion! Holy free minion, Batman. What's up, smile emoji? How are you, dude? Downvoting used to help them. I think it's neutral now. Oh, okay. But would it help them, like, would it stop Rudy from getting it and force other people to get it? Because then it's like, it would help them, but it would help Rudy, and then I support it. Vintage Rudy, you are a wolf. Do not talk to women. That's why I downvote all of Red's YouTube videos. I'm helping.
No rhyme, no reason.
So what do I do here? I push 8? Like, there's nothing for me to steal.
The citadel stands strong.
Am I gonna die? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Jesus Christ. Don't have enough corpses to make another malignant. Fred's lost to a turn 3 pickaxe that the opponent swung on 8 consecutive turns. I remember when he saw that card and he didn't think it was very good. And then someone in his chat told him that I had like 12 durability with it. And then he's like, oh, maybe it's good. Turns out 4 damage every turn for the rest of the game for 3 mana is pretty good. I've seen 2 of your shorts in the last week. Did you like them or did you hate them? Did you give it a 3.5? I don't know, probably. The odds are, yeah. The odds are, yeah. See, he wants to give them like 2s, and then chat tells him they're like 4s. Then he's like, okay, fine, 3.5. Was there anything he didn't give a 3.5 to? Puzzle Box of Yogg Saron, he gave a 1.5 out of 5. And Malignant Horror, he gave a 1 out of 5. Rebu gave them both 5 out of 5s. Rhea is stupidly easy to discover and generate. I went 12 with a Highlander Druid. Even a drafted Rhea. Without a drafted Rhea, and I had 4 portals on board in one game. Hey, cool. There, you showing the cards. I don't care. It was cool seeing you pop up. Yeah, some people want to see the cards. Some people don't. Hard to say. In this topsy-turvy world of ours. Rudy. Give me something good. Doesn't hit face. It does allow me to push all this damage. Same thing with the Paladin 5-mana Lifesteal Rush. He gave it a 2. He's a very good player, but he's never been very good at assessing the quality of cards before they come out. I just kind of thought like a 4-mana 2/4. This card used to use 5 corpses, right? Am I crazy? I just thought like an infinite amount of 2/4s that you could buff seemed really good. And then I remember saying, hey, I think this might be the best card, might be the best common ever printed in Arena. And then they buffed it. And I was like, okay, that's probably not good. And then they banned it. I think sometimes when I like make suggestions or tell them things, they try to like do the opposite, or they like ignore me on purpose, I think sometimes. Malignant's back. He can be discovered still. He can always be discovered or generated, but he can't be drafted. By he, I mean Mr. Malignant. I hope that hits the 7-1. Nice. That was, oh! Hey, you got Gusta? He's cool. Catch chat works? Yeah, watch this. I fixed it earlier this afternoon. Wait, what the hell? You stole my team! Oh, that team stinks. No offense. No offense if you're on it. Great work, Fredbeard. How did you fix it? Well, I begged Mr. Gesticulate to fix it for us. So while he was the one who actually fixed it, I was the one who begged him.
The Lich King versus
Aren't they did balance changes for standard in the first place? I'm not sure exactly what you're saying or asking, but yes, they balance cards for standard.
There can only be one
They do that.
king.
Did you get to watch the Bronco Bills highlights? I did. That too many men, 12 men on the field penalty was pretty stupid. Why would you put that many men on the field? Whose job is it to count that? Catch chat. Bills tried really hard to lose, but shouldn't they be, call me crazy, shouldn't they be trying hard to win instead? Lyros!
This is for begging Jesse to fix the thing that I like read Do
Do you tell him or do I tell him, Jesse? Alright, I didn't beg him. It's a lot more unfamiliar names with 600 viewers. Yeah. Josh Allen was crying, like physically crying, or he was just like upset. Like he was just like whining. Jesse's bringing the moolah in. Well, they don't call him the Mullah Abdengada for nothing. Got him. Rusted ball hard, man. That TD on the edge was insane. The catch by the wide receiver was insane. Sometimes I look at the professional athletes moving and I think, if I tried to play, they would kill me. They would literally kill me. If they hit me or... You know, I just can't imagine it going at all well for me. Arena's like the Death Knight party. 90% of the games are against them. I don't think that's true. But it is the best class, and it is as a result, the most highly represented class. Lions game was pretty wild. What happened in the Lions game? I think I saw highlights for that too. Not big enough. I'll brew that back, maybe. More cards. I wish I was brewing HELYA back. I wish I was casting HELYA once at any point this run. Who did they play? Did they play the Chargers? Jared Goff was looking like a good quarterback. How come he didn't look like a good quarterback when he played for LA? They went for it on 4th and 2 with under 2 minutes left. Oh yeah, weren't they? Don't they just go for it on 4th and 2 on like every play?
I can be very persuasive.
I mean, I might as well use this, I guess. Not a first down or third down. I'm reviewing, yeah, okay, not a noseplays, I guess. I'm reviewing faculty requests for sabbaticals. They take a semester off to pursue a big project. And the applications are all over the place. Well, wrangling whelps is harder than it looks. So is taking a sabbatical. Do you think I should take an arena sabbatical? Just in case anybody missed it last night. Did you see those pictures I sent you today? Wow. Hold on a minute. What a guy. I saw, yeah. I don't have groceries. There's no food. I ordered delivery, though. So I ordered like a truckload full of kitty food, at least. At least. Nice. We got lucky there. 8 mana 5/5. Hey, did anybody see that thing? The other thing I posted in the Discord? I don't know if you guys had heard, but Arena is actually popping off. It's the most played mode in Hearthstone across all the modes, no matter what anybody tries to tell you. Oh, what the frick? I was supposed to get Remorseless Winter here. 3, 1, 0, 0.
Shall suffer.
I thought it was always the most played mode. No, just recently. Poor twist. Poor twist. Poor Mercenaries PvP. Oh no, that's not good. Draft another test plus Wishing Well. Hell yeah. So you're drafting Redbeard Rogue. This is the CEO of Arena. Check your PayPal. CEO of Arena? I thought I was the CEO of Arena. What's in here? Chill Fallen Baron? We can almost kill him, but we can't kill him.
The citadel stands strong.
1-1. I thought Mercs PvP was the most popular mode. It looks like it's gaining popularity, or at least it's not diminishing in popularity. Like, unfortunately, Twist is on the downtrend. It's on the downswing. You can trade there. Oh, he's gonna gain life. Is there really no way?
We rise to the warmth of the sun.
6-1. Ugh. I think I have to do this.
I say resolve.
I can be very persuasive.
Think. You're the CEO of Forgotten Farts and Hair Care Products. Well, what's my salary looking like? I'm assuming it's pretty good. That Sebastian clip melted my cold, cruel heart. You don't have a cold, cruel heart. You got a warm heart. You got a cruel, warm heart. Someone has the appropriate reaction. Finally. I'm here to shoot guns and melt panties, and I'm all out of guns. Is people wearing the fruit roll-up kind again?
Wanna blow something up?
5-0, 0 HELYA's cast. That's great. That's great. Maybe we'll get a HELYA in one of these games. Vegetable roll-ups are healthier. Oh, man. Sometimes... Never mind. What I was gonna say, which I didn't say, is that sometimes it smells like vegetables down there anyway. It's probably not good to compound that. Arena is probably popping off because so many neutrals for more balanced play. Well, there's more class cards now than there were in the dual class event.
All will shine on the dance floor.
All will serve me in death.
You? I know. I'm just told. I don't have any experience with anything like that. I don't like sex. It's gross. Yuck. Did Coles to pay that guy to say the bonus neutrals are good? I think he did, yeah. Coles is rich, and he's flaunting his wealth. He's spurring the economy and flaunting his wealth. Classic Colst. Classic rich man Colst. Classic. I would definitely possibly consider coining out a 1 mana 2/3 here.
Nobody run from me! I'm wide open!
Good Explorer comes prepared. This card seems really good. Remember when a 2 mana 2/2 Divine Shield was like the best thing in the game? Well, this card is the same thing, except it's a dragon and it draws you a card too. So he takes the 2. Hey, Jerbeck, did you see you messaged me on Discord? Did you mean to do that? Wow. No? Okay, I think it's you. Is this you? Sorry. No, that's okay. I didn't know what that was. It's like a link to an unknown private server. Why is he not coining out the 2/3?
I can be very persuasive.
Jerby is sliding into your DMs. Jerby and I talk from time to time. I say we eliminate neutrals altogether. I've been a proponent of, like, for dual class, I think it should remove neutrals. I think that'd be a fun part of the event. What some portion of the player base wants is for things to just, like, kind of be the same all the time for long periods of time, and I don't know why anybody would want that. But enough people seem to want it that
Till death do us part.
they do it. Eliminate cards entirely. Who needs cards? Not me. It wasn't for you? Oh, okay. If you were wondering why the person you sent it to wasn't responding to you ever, that might be why, because it went to me instead. So don't be mad at them. I was wondering why my wife didn't respond. Oh, okay. What do you think about this big hog of mine? Thank God I don't have access to that server.
I have ascended in her name.
Maybe he's holding the coin specifically because he wants to, like, play an 8-drop or something.
The citadel stands strong!
I do.
It's easy to mistake Redbeard for your own wife, to be fair. He is chat's collective waifu. You make Jerby pay the DM fee you charge me every time I message you? No. His are usually more tasteful, respectable, also tasty. It's got some real tasty messages. I'll have a crusty burger.
I do!
I do.
We rise to
I could have done that first. It depends what we draw. Like, if I draw a 2, I might not have to even use that, right? Hey, what's up, Mute? Why isn't Holy Frenzy a card? Isn't that busted? It's okay. I don't know if I'd consider it busted. Considering he's just clearing my board repeatedly, and I'm clearing his board repeatedly and drawing cards and stuff. We need a small amount of damage, which is currently residing in our very own hand. And we will not go the entire run without casting HELYA. That doesn't sound very appetizing. Man, that's such a simple but good joke. Yeah. Like, someone entering the Simpsons world who's not from there, who questions a burger place called Krusty Burger. And then the reading is so good. It's like, he doesn't say, like, I'll have a crusty burger. He says, I'll have a crusty burger. Like, he emphasizes the crusty part. It's so good. Very much good. What was I doing? Give me all these rewards. Okay, I have no idea how this deck is winning, but I'll keep trying to do so. We've all emphasized the crusty part. Should have let them draw. I don't think so, Tim. We hear Krusty Burger so often watching the show that we forget how it must sound to somebody who doesn't know. Yeah, that it's a reference to Krusty the Clown. Like, and I don't know, man. It just seems like one of the sort of things where I probably watched, you know, every episode 10 times and never really thought about it being called Krusty Burger and that being a joke. And then having him say it makes it that much better. I'm not gonna keep Reap because I only have 3. If I had 4, then keeping any of them I feel like gets that much more valuable, right? What's a crusty burger? Burger with a crust. Where does DK rank? DK's number 1. I think Warrior's probably number 2, or Paladin. Those are probably the top 3. I would put Rogue a little higher because I think it's really fun and I think it can be good. I think Mage is kind of fun. I think Shaman's probably okay, but I never get any good Shaman decks. I think Hunter can be okay, but I never get any good Hunter decks. Best Krusty Burger episode was the 700 Burgers from the Platform on the Sea, the one where Boy Scouts in the Hood, that one's called. I forget what it is. The 2 do's and the 2,000 don'ts of knife safety. Don't do what Donnie don't does. Where you going, Bart? Father-son picnic. Wait, is that episode? Wait, am I mixing up the one where he has the bigger brother? Maybe. All right. Don't care about that.
Rise to the warmth of the sun.
We'll see. But yeah, that one's good. I had the most fun 12 and 2 Hunter. What was in it? Is the 1500 gold bundle worth it, or should I buy a new set of gold packs to get the guaranteed legendary? I wouldn't buy anything in Hearthstone. None of it's worth it. That's silly. You don't have a son. Yeah, I don't remember which episode that is, though. Could kill his guy.
I can be there.
Could just hit it 4 times. Try to eat it later. Yeah, we'll do something like that, I guess. I guess if I had put this down, hero power hit, maybe that would have been better. It's the same one? Okay. You don't have a son. The trick is to take little tiny bites.
And you.
What do I do here? Could eat it. Can't hero power. If I get this down, I guess I could do it with this. Maybe it's better like that, though. Homer's chair self-combusting. Homer's chair? Sorry? Which one? I want in on this. Oh, those get bigger than I thought. That didn't really work, or I guess it kind of worked. Landers, where's the water? My socks are dirty. Yeah, that's funny too. Did they catch on fire, explode, or something? In which episode? They have like five instances of things just catching on fire, which always cracks me up. When Homer's making Mr. Burns breakfast, and everything he makes catches fire, and then he just pours him a bowl of cereal, and then it catches on fire, and then the next scene is him bringing him a bag of donuts. Donuts? I told you, no ethnic food. I don't like ethnic food. If I draft Overseer Frigidara first, does that make it more likely that I go into Frost spells? Technically, yes, but in theory, no. You won't be offered any Unholy, or you'll be offered fewer Unholy and Blood cards, but you're not like more likely to get Frost spells specifically or anything like that. Wait, that's my 4th excavate. The tiny bell sound amplified to sound like church bell. Yeah, like Pan's back. It's like when Bart has his megaphone. Testing. Casting. Then he sets up like 100 of them. Mr. Burns' laptop.
You will not come closer.
No, it's Smithers' laptop. Hello, Smithers. You are quite good at turning me on. You might want to ignore that. Fly buzzing, yeah. Like it's like rattling.
You shall suffer.
I push 3, I guess. Oh, just thinking about The Simpsons. You can look for both of my reap what you sow. What? Wait, that actually could be fine. Grades 1 goes up to 9. Oh, fuck me, dude. Is that lethal?
Take a good look. You ain't never seen Mary dead or alive.
Good morning, what's up, Mr. B. Bart? Anybody know if Colossus of the Moon is good? It is not good.
The Lich King.
Overseer and Baron Geddon, I guess it's Baron. What's Overseer? Sorry. Baron's better than that first thing you mentioned, and Baron's not very good either. But he's better than that thing. Which one's Overseer though? What would make Colossus good? 8 mana? It would need Taunt or something, or Rush. Not that I want more cards to just have Rush added to them, but Overseer Frigidara. I'd probably rather take that than the other two. It's cheaper. It draws you 2 cards. I suppose being double frost kind of sucks. Yeah, maybe Baron's better. It could be Baron, but that's so boring, right? Like that being your first pick. All of those seem kind of bad.
I'm rich.
Well,
Soul is mine.
not the sequence of draws we were hoping for. Maybe a HELYA next turn though. Maybe making Colossus have stealth. I mean, it gets better if you give it more keywords for sure. But it just, anytime you have a 10 drop, it needs to do something the turn it comes down. Like Deathwing destroys all the minions on the board, right? There's a lot of inherent value in that. Well, I need the corpses. But maybe he can't kill it this turn. You know, 10 mana. What else costs 10? Like the mage 10 mana, summon a random 10 drop, deals 10 to the board. So if your opponent has no minions, it pyroblasts their face. If they have a bunch of small minions, it can remove stuff from the board. What's up, Fire Dragon? Just draft 5 Frost Strike. Yeah, I mean, if you get a lot of Frost Strikes, it's pretty good. I hope I draw HELYA this turn. Why do I never draw HELYA?
Persuasive.
Cat Smiles, thank you for your follow. Cat Smiles. Paulius Bitinitis, thank you as well. And thank you, Lyros, for the sub earlier. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, I really do. That spell is not legendary? No, it is not legendary.
Very persuasive.
1, 2, 3, 4. Corpse Bride. Well, he's down to 15. I have a lot of power on board. Really like this DK simulator. When does this full game drop? Soon, hopefully. Hopefully the beta access will be over soon. So he goes down to... Oh no, he kills it for 1. Fuck me, dude. I could look for a way to freeze his face. Did not get away to freeze his face. Sadly.
Would I lie?
Brew that poo. Oh, that's too bad. Put him to 5, freeze his face, win the game next turn. That was my plan.
This hand make no
Divine Shield,
sense.
not lifesteal. Seems like we lost this one. Unless we get our HELYA. 4 corpses is all I have. Oh, fuck me, dude. Like is wild though, you haven't lost yet. Yeah, I think it's crazy that we've literally, like, for all intents and purposes, cast HELYA 0 times and won 7 games. You'd think like we'd high roll 1 HELYA somewhere. We've been hit by a lot more HELYAs than we've cast ourselves.
The citadel stands strong.
I want to 5 this turn. Maybe I do. Yes, it once, even though you won the same round. What's the best legendary you've gotten? I got Marigar the first time. Marigar is the best legendary you can get. I was never offered Marigar before they banned it. I don't know what the best legendary I thought was. They banned it? They banned him. They banned him straight up. I'm trying to play the game. I'm trying. I need my cards to work. I need them to show up when I cast them. Cross DK freezes the game. Game crashes too much? Yeah. Well, they did fire like 12 engineers a month or 2 ago. Probably not what you wanted to do when the game froze too much in the first place. You crashed too much.
The fallen will serve. Nice to meet
I have no corpses. If I could kill it off, I could bring it back potentially. So this can live. This can die. And then I want him to trade if he wants to draw. I want him to have to trade. This could be really good too. This could be kind of nice. Does he have a face on his armor? He does, right?
We only need one.
I'm gonna get, I guess I could get Possessifier. Oh no, I'm gonna get a Corpse Bride. Is that right? Yeah, I can brew it and then shoot it. I go up to 10. I can just trade it and go up to 10 and play this. I could also trade this. I got a 7/7. Am I always getting the corp? Maybe I'm always getting the thing. Oh, I could use this too. 5. You'll get the Groom of the Bride. Yeah.
My rule is eternal.
I don't know the best way to do it. Because the rat's the thing that's gonna attack. It's gotta be better to trade it, right? You know, I should have, maybe not. Maybe I should have done it like this.
You will not come.
7/7 died, yeah. You won't get the dragon back. You'll get this thing back. Oh, there was a chance. But I guess it doesn't matter. This is better than the dragon, right? I thought he was a 7/7. At the new expansion? Oh, it's been great, man. It's been in arena for the last week. So today it released to everyone. So this is like the 8th day of playing it in Arena. It's been a lot of fun overall. It's been really cool. Excavate's a great mechanic, I think. A lot of decks are... No. I needed that. I wanted that. Man, it'd be great if I had my HELYA. That'd be helpful. Great if I could have brewed back that stinking rat. Now you can smash the drum set. Yeah, that's true. My bad.
In this timeline, my power is truly infinite.
9 mana dragon. What do you think it is? Like a Ysera or something? You know who I need? This guy is who I need. He sells a 9 mana dragon. Not cool. If your deck has no duplicates, which I currently don't have any duplicates. Alright, I'm gonna sit and see what he does. I don't want to take an 8/8 off my board. I might need to patchwork the Ysera or something. Things like Excavate, which gets stronger the more you play and over time, are obviously not for Arena. That's not true at all.
Go away.
It's not accurate. That's too bad. On this very turn. Because of that... I'm just gonna play this. It is active or no? You know, my deck tracker doesn't say that I have extra copies of Plagues. I can't be expected to remember that. This man out here with a 412 taunt like it's 2015. It didn't even give him a handful of stuff. The 10-10. The 10-10. Not good. Actually, maybe that's not good. I wish that he didn't get a 2/2 on that specific turn, and then we probably could have got that out of his hand. Probably. I'm not subbed. Oh, yeah, you are. That's unfortunate.
That feels good.
That could be good. Could flip this guy and trade, but I think I'm just gonna take this. Okay, nice. He trades, he hero powers, he trades, he takes 6, 7.
The citadel stands strong.
He has 3 cards left. Imagine if we had played a HELYA at turns like 1 through 25. He'd be dead. Rudy's not going to be the one. It's random that pushes it. It's random?
Rise and serve your king.
I really wish I could have gotten HELYA. I have some good cards. I have some shit cards too. Possibly shouldn't have played the Loot Hoarder? No, we definitely have to play the Loot Hoarder. I have 0 cards in hand. I don't know if there's like a visual bug where it looks like I have cards, but I have none right now. And I need more than none to win.
I have but little time.
I need much more than none. Somewhere in the range of like 3 more.
That feels good. That feels good.
There are cards that are not plagues in my deck, just for the record. Rather unfortunate, but what can you do?
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 12, 13. Take 1 off, it's 11. So I must heal or I die. Now I don't have to heal. I can summon a better Malignant.
I am low on cards.
gonna get a lot of plagues. Well, he may not get all of them, huh? He might just get his regular draw. This is worse than HELYA, right?
I can be very persuasive.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Trade all that stuff off, but I think I'll just hit him. Take 2 power off, or I can take 1 power off. Let's just take 2 power off, and we'll keep these here.
That feels good.
I'm low on cards.
So everything left in his deck are plagues. So next turn he's going to take 6 plus 1 fatigue. So he's going to take 7 no matter what. Comes down to this. Yeah, I mean, we basically have to hit all of the plagues this turn, I think. Like, nothing but plagues. Which is possible. There's... We have 2 non-plague cards, is that right?
That feels good. That feels good.
No reprieve.
Is it? It's all plague cards. I'm scared. I'm just gonna kill him. Yeah, that worked out well. We got so unlucky this game and won. That's crazy. Let's not risk it. Yeah, I'm scared. Like, tracker's off or something's bugged. I'm too scared. Bad boy Chuck 69. I like the new draft rules. I think it's a good change. I do. I think if they kept a system like this for like 6 weeks, and then 6 weeks they made it so like your first and last picks were legendaries, and then made it so like your first and your 15th picks were legendaries, and then went back to just your first pick being legendary. I think that'd be a cool system to rotate it. Keep it a little fresh, mix it up a little bit. That feeling like if you get a bad first legendary, to know that you are getting another legendary at the very end would make drafting more interesting, I feel like, in those times. Something like that would be cool. King Charles gone, he's gone, and only bad boy Chuck, lives on. Only that bad boy Chuck is with us still to this very day.
Your soul is mine.
I wrote the original Poet defense copy pasta. If Poet has 1 million fans, then I'm one of them. If Poet has 10 fans, then I'm one of them. If Poet has only 1 fan, then that is me. If Poet has no fans, that means I'm no longer on Earth. If the world is against Poet, then I am against the world. And the internet is a stupid place. Full of stupid people. And I love each and every one of them. Did you change the rule set every month? Yeah, almost like a new twist on Arena. To keep it fresh, maybe. Perhaps some kind of twist. Seeing as the existing twist mode didn't really garner a lot of interest. In fact, you can reference this chart of the most popular game modes in Hearthstone, and wouldn't you know it, Arena, Hearthstone Arena, actually comes through at number 1. Far and away the most popular game mode. And it's not even close. My Mercs! Mercs PvP ain't doing well. It ain't doing well. If Poet's feet smell like cheese, then I am not a fan. But I won't tell anyone until I get to a Twitch stream. Till I get to a Twitch stream years later. Yes, you should wait several years before telling everybody what Poet's feet smell like. I will gift you 1 sub if you do it. I think having 3 rerolls to use in draft would be cool. Maybe just couldn't use on the legendary? Yeah. Sure, I'm not opposed to it. I've always been kind of lukewarm on those ideas, because at the end of the day, they're just going to make everyone's deck that much stronger. Everyone's deck is going to just take out the 3 worst picks, but anything that makes the draft like more interesting and more fun, I'm kind of about, man. Because doing your draft and getting stuck like taking, I mean, even like a plated beetle's not that bad, but getting stuck like taking a plated beetle, or like, you know, Some of these just like really rancid cards just feels bad, you know, like while you're drafting, it just feels bad. It's demotivating. It makes you like not want to even play. Even if your deck ends up like okay, for me, it makes me like not even want to finish the draft, not even want to play the games. And I play the goddamn game for a living, so I only imagine a casual player feels even worse in those instances. Let's cycle through the deck. I know he can swing, but I don't really care. I need HELYA, and what's the worst case? I draw like a quick draw card? That probably won't happen. What is that arena peak from around late August? I think that was the last expansion when they put the new expansion in early as well. Or I think that was when Redbeard was like really popping off. Something about Redbeard might have been involved. Good card. Not... Okay, if I get HELYA, I'm jamming HELYA.
You will not come closer.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but probably a new expansion. The expansions seem to generate large portions of interest. Arena has a lot going for it. It has similar appeal to Battlegrounds. If they continue to give it more attention to try and spice it up and improve it, more people might get into it. Yeah, I mean, I've said it for a long time, not just because I'm a Hearthstone Arena streamer, but partially. But the opportunity was there. They missed it. The great opportunity was when Crypt was streaming to 10,000 people a night. When Amaz was streaming to 5,000 to 10,000 people a night. Trump was streaming to 5,000 people a night. Like, you should have invested all this time and effort and energy into Arena then, when you got a ton of free advertising. Interest was probably at an all-time high. Now, you know, there's only so much you can capitalize on, but there is some that you can capitalize on, I would imagine. Let's do this. Let's... It's not a frost spell? Okay, just hit the 6/6. That's what I would have preferred to have cast. Chat is popping off. Right now, chat's freaking flying. Pictures of Sebastian. Discussion of Poet's Feet. Wow, look at that picture of him. It looks like he took that photo. I miss Forsen. I mean, he still streams. You can watch Forsen right now if you want. Well, maybe not right now, but... Just like variety, right? He's just a variety gamer. Just a variety gamer with 10,000, 15,000 viewers a night. Just a variety streamer. Alright, HELYA off the top right now, or I'm retiring from Hearthstone Arena forever. Called my bluff. I've got no prospects. I've got no future. I've got no friends. Is he gonna play another taunt? That's the question. I mean, I can shoot anything I want. Suppose I don't... I can just ping anything. I mean, who cares? Black Knight used to be a 6-mana 4/5, but they buffed it for the modern age. They did, yeah. He's a 4-mana 4/4 now instead of a 6-mana 4/5. Sebastian is basically a horse. If a horse was an angel, it could never lose a race and had a saddle for love for all. What? What'd you say?
Created a temporal anomaly.
Don't even bother attacking. Wobble doesn't read chat more than once an hour, and I'd run through a brick wall for that, man.
I can be very...
Why? I mean, you're right. You're goddamn right. But, why? And what? You could always just get this back. I guess if I'm gonna cast this, then I don't really want to do that. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna play this, and then if I need to, I can discover it and quick draw it maybe. Nice.
That feels good.
The copy cards is nuts in Arena. This thing? This card is average at best. Not a bad card, but it's not like a... It's nothing above average for sure. It's a 2-mana 3/2. Zelda, have you been to any science orgies? Ooh, those are the best type of orgies. What with the mitochondria and the bacterium and all that. If Wobble had to read my messages, he would probably be in an institution. Maybe he read one of them, and that's why we haven't seen him in a while again. That's kind of good.
Good.
It's one more, or that's all of them? That's all of them?
A simple spell.
Does anybody else notice that the Helia is always at the bottom of our deck? It's like always in the bottom 10, usually in the bottom 5. It's usually in the bottom. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, right? Is he dead? I have a lot of damage. Okay, 9 is more than 8. We need to try to get another win. We need to try to get another win. Or 2. That would be my request. You're so good you don't need to play Helia. Well, the thing is, Helia's not actually that good. But Helia's fun. And in our deck, Helia especially, isn't all that good. Because we don't have any plague card things. Man's gotta eat. Who do you think would be good for that job? Somebody who has good mental fortitude. Maybe a Les would be good for that. I should probably talk to some gals, but I'm insecure and I'm a shy goober. Just talk to them. You know, I find in my life that there are a lot of insecure, shy people. Why? How do I draw this on turn 1 and turn 2? And thus lose all the discount value. Thusly. There's nothing in my shop worth buying. That dies. Everybody dies. I went first, he's used his coin. I don't know, man. 9-0 mage. 9-0 mage. Okay, what do I do? This. I'm taking Reska. Don't have enough corpses. Maybe I play this in hero power. No one ever really breaks up, right? It's like we shouldn't do this. Okay. Breaking up is kind of sucky. It kind of sucks to do that. Even if you're in kind of a shitty situation, breaking up still sucks. Wonder what Poet's X is like. Which one? He's got like 12. Card deals 5? Yeah, the card deals 5 now. I have 3 farm hands, and I got no value off of any of them this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a 1. I need a weapon or an icy touch. I got an icy touch.
And serve your king.
Reska is getting very cheap. I just want to eat her. Oh, God. Something bad for him. Fuck, that's so much the opposite of bad for him. Oh, okay. I need to draw Remorseless Winter. I drew my fucking Helia and I'm dead. That's great, man. That's really just great. 5 mana, billion stats.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light. Very dead or alive. Very dead or alive.
Could I have Brood Reska back? Not bad. No, that really wasn't that bad. Could I have Brood Reska back? I'm not sure. That was so smart. That was pretty good. 2 coins. He's pinging. I can't really do that. I guess what I can do is something like this. I need another Helia. I need another Reska.
You're in my.
Oh, that'll be really bad for him, right? Definitely won't get a 10 cost spell. That'll be really bad for him, right? Won't get another Trial by Fire, I'm assuming. As long as she's not a turkey from the freezer aisle. Oh my god, he actually pulled a Murloc out of his deck. Kinda gotta respect that. You know, that really wasn't very good for him. It really wasn't very good for him. It's a frog now. Everybody do the frog. Pretty bad for him. That was pretty bad for him. It didn't go well for him. I need my HELYA to stay on board.
Time to light a fire under this town.
6 mana, but he probably wants to ping that 4/1, right? Why? Why? Is that the first one that he gets? Bring back my farmhand's kind of nice. Dude, that might be better than HELYA. Fuck me, dude. But I'm gonna be able to brew something back, right? Oh, it's such a good thing to get back in my hand, though.
The citadel stands strong.
Okay. I don't want him to brew it back and just go. Snipe used to deal 4? Yeah. You know, Snipe was actually banned in Arena at one point. Snipe, I think, was the first card that was banned. It was in the first, like, 5 cards that got banned from Arena. I think it was Snipe and Snow Chugger, the mage 2 mana 2/3 that freezes. I think there were a few other cards, but I think those 2 were in the first, like, couple cards that got banned. Catch chat. I got Tasney. I won. That's a tough team. The rest of the team is pretty weak, though. I mean, 5 of them are great, but that one, I mean, I think we all know who that is. That one. Alright, start plaguing him, man. Darn it. Who are we fighting? You're fighting my team. Uh-oh. I got Klemp, though. He's a Genshin master. I got Ishmael. He's a nice guy. I gotta train my team. Ishmael's a solid hit. Tad's over here talking shit about our chatters. A lot of people would pay for that privilege, though. I have no idea. I have some idea what some of the cards are. Rune Foraging. Could be counter. Could be Azurite Vein. Neither of which are very good for him there to get. Could play this. Oh, that's a good thing to brew back, though. Could hit it and then brew it back.
I can be very persuasive. I do.
Alright, guy. It's time to draw some plagues. You got like 4 of them in your deck. Darn it. Man, my team is stellar. I don't know anybody. Jazz? Wait, you don't know Jazz? Jazz is great. Izzle? Chisel's an old school guy. Order Lul. Okay. Flame Ward? Flame Ward brew our guy back?
Would I lie?
Ice Barrier. So do I want to shoot his guy now? Not really. I could gain a gigazillion.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Ever worth it? Now? Probably not. Yeah, let's just brew another one. Who's ready for I'm ready for another round. 10 cards.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
I do.
The soul is mine.
Plague him right now. 5 plagues. Okay, that's 1 and that's good. Darn it. Darn it all. Or 7 health to that. Interesting. Kill that. Interesting. Ping this and don't remove anything. Wait, didn't restore health to his face?
I can be very
Are these
persuasive.
Death Knight cards? They must be. They're not neutral, are they? No, they're not neutral.
Would I lie? You ain't never seen a light again.
Frostborn hunger.
Oh, that Reska could be nice. Darn it. Order. Yeah, this was the proper order. Thank you, Frenchie. I can see you're paying attention. How many plagues are in stack 6 right now? Remember when Summit was playing Arena? Yeah, and then he raided us? That was actually pretty cool. Pretty cool of him. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He just needs to hit 1 plague. 1 effing plague.
No bar fight for
Would
now.
I lie?
He's mine.
Summit is a nice guy. Remember, he was telling his viewers to be nice to our community. That is nice. It's actually very, what's the word? Self-aware. A bad experience, or seeing a bad experience somewhere else, where a big community kind of like makes a smaller community feel bad or whatever. But it's very smart to caution people in a situation like that, because you just have like this big mob mentality, and you're raiding. You don't really know who you're raiding in a spot like that. They might not be accustomed to it at all, and you could have a couple of bad seeds ruin the experience. So big communities like that come in and they have kind of this overwhelming sense of positivity on top of this great thing of like getting to interact with someone like Summit. So that was really cool. I try to say things like that now too. Sometimes if I raid somebody, especially somebody I'm not familiar with, especially if it's like a just chatting babe or something like that, or like a kind-hearted guy. Like, who was that Genshin dude? Yeah, he looked like he maybe didn't usually have a lot of viewers.
If I roll me.
It's like, oh, you know what? Let's be like super kind to this guy. Imagine that, asking people to be kind. If I was Summit, I would only raid people my size, of old friends. Smart business decision.
Hey, give me that.
Alright, okay, don't give me farmhand. Give me HELYA. Farmhand later, so I can get a Reska and steal all of his gigantic paladin minions. I like colossal streamers who know the power they hold and can stay humble and not try to build their own personal cult.
Accidents.
Yeah,
They happen, you know?
I like that order. It's actually good. Here, let's try to cash this in now. Let's try to cash this in. I guess if we're doing things in the right order, we should hit his guy first. That is a dead draw for us. Yeah, it's important to stay grounded. And I think a lot of streamers do that. The streamers of substantial size that we've had the pleasure of interacting with have been really good guys and gals. Summit, Crypt, probably some others. Asmodai, Orator. Streamer just said doo-doo. Streamer didn't just say doo-doo. He also made doo-doo.
The light dims, but we will fight.
I smell gold in them there waters. Keep on panning.
I can be very persuasive.
Your soul is mine.
Can I not get to this? I can't get to that. Zeddy raided Nico once. It caused her stream to crash. Then another, he raided Strawberry Tabby. She had no idea who he was and was less impressed than him when she found out he was a modest streamer. I don't know who any of those people are, except Zeddy. And I like that guy. He's a good dude.
Not on
Zeddy's a good dude. That's what I think. A bunch of sevens. Romandolo. Thank you for the follow. Romandolo. Okay. Gives me something really good. That is really good. Do I have to cast it this turn? Probably. can't let him keep drawing cards. I don't think Croaky's even noticed Red raiding him, and he isn't that big. Yeah, I think we raided Croaky's once or twice. Yeah, I don't think he even read chat. Or like said anything. I was watching Summit one time, and Summit, you know, Summit's a huge streamer. I was watching Summit one time, and somebody donated 10,000 bits, which is $100. And he just never said anything. And I was like, oh, okay. Now, again, very big streamer. Very busy. It's like, man. And he probably makes a lot more than $100 every hour that he streams. Well, he definitely makes a lot more than $100 every hour that he streams. He probably makes closer to $1,000 an hour, maybe more. Probably more, actually. You don't bend down for change. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a lot of money, though. For sure he makes 101 an hour. I think he makes more than that. I think he makes more than that, and I think he deserves to make more than that. Not a freeze. 5-5. Play a 5 and a 2. I guess what I can do is try to just get lucky. Ooh, Volpira. Volpira for the Scourge. Army of the Dead's very good. I don't know. I don't have a lot of corpses though. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna have corpses soon. Summit was playing some Borderlands with his older brother and his friends during the Grand Theft Auto server reset. It was a bit depressing how weak those guns feel compared to some other game. Well, don't be depressed, it's okay. They're just video game guns after all. Alright, everything in his hand dies to a Remorseless maybe. I draw Possessifier into Army of the Dead. Hitting everything. Only good legendary was the random one from level 20 on the rewards track. That's why you don't buy packs. That's why you just play Arena. All the cards for free. Well, things do die to that card for the most part. That's pretty good too.
I do.
Good card. Either of these are alive. Darn it. I have over 600 packs to open. You can just click and hold now. You can open a lot more quickly these days.
Come on, we're slaying an old god. We're slaying an old god.
6, 10, 6. Druid. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I do not have that many corpses.
Rise and serve your king.
Is that a real person? Probably not. Keep getting the health one. That's the worst one, but I guess it's better than nothing. A little bit of health. Wish this was something else. Oh, golly. This draw's better than ours.
Reporting for duty.
Better than ours indeed. Watcher. We can just brew it back and heal if we want. Let's see what we get first. Store 8 health is garbage. Let's see. Bunch of 7s.
To the warmth of the sun.
Yeah, Nova could be good. I think I'll just wait, right? Or maybe it doesn't make sense to wait. Like I just heal for 4 and then I heal again. Like, is it just more mana efficient? Maybe. Okay, that's good.
That feels good.
That's okay. And I wish I could have got 2 HELYAs down. I do wish that. Oh, hey. Redbeard. Oh, banned by Gesticulate. Thank you, Jesty. Thank you very much. Drawing cards could give him more plagues. Farmhand could be a nice thing to get. Medic Wind Fury. Why is it all the health one? He's gaining all his health back.
That feels
Just gains all of this back. Oh, kill me, dude. Possessifier, sure. Can I ever... Let's go standard death knight. I'm trying here, man. If I double trade, I can use this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 hero powered trade. I have to trade them. I have to trade them all.
I can be very persuasive.
I guess I can keep a 1/1. I mean, he's at full frickin' health, so. Alright, boom, plagues. Darn it. He has 6 in the deck, right? We need farmhand? It could be plagues. Okay. Well, maybe he doesn't have any more lifesteal. Oh, kill me, dude. Oh my god. Plagues? Reap?
And serve your king.
Does it ever make sense to trade it? I guess it increases his odds of hitting a plague. And he's gonna draw anyway, right? Man, we are not getting lucky with the plagues.
Accidents, they happen, you know? Accidents, they happen, you know?
Hey, join the gold or meet my fist.
Alright, poison, something. Patchwork. Hitting the 9/9 and the buffed minion. It's not good.
My pain doesn't compare to your play.
I'll tell you one thing. That ain't good. 6 of his 9 cards there were plagues. There's a higher likelihood that he will draw them than not. But he doesn't draw them. And he played a 3-mana 12/12 lifesteal that gave him a Ysera. Not good.
By moon and spear!
Alright, farmhand, patchwork, miracle. Farmhand, patchwork. No patchwork. No miracle. No chance. Alright. Fun game. Bit of a broken paladin deck over there, I'd say. 10-0, 10-1. But our only loss so far was to that guy. 10-1 still? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't think our deck is anywhere close to the vicinity of these decks we've been beating, let alone that one we just faced. Paladins at high wins are scary. I mean, everybody at every win's scary, because everybody's got a broken deck. James, I'm the system Harden. You know, it's very easy and very fun to root against James Harden. He quits on every team, and he doesn't play any defense, and he barely moves at all when he plays. I watched like the whole game, and I mostly just watch Harden to see how little he moves. And man, what was his plus minus? I know he had like 20 something points, but man, he's got to be. It must have been negative 20. NBA.com. Tonight was great. Yeah, that is great. Portland lost, which is good. We want to lose, right, Rudy? We want to get the first. We want to get the first overall pick. The Dominating had 22 and 10. Only 1 foul. That's pretty good. Where's the box score for this game?
The citadel stands
HELYA, please. Paul George had a good game. Harden was only a -3.
The loss will be mourned.
That was a pretty good game too, and I'm glad that the Clippers lost. He only had those crazy scoring averages from the swipe through the free throws. Now that he's gone, now that's gone, he loses 10 points per game. Yeah, for sure. He might have been right saying he is a system. He forgot to mention that the system was broken. Probably didn't want to mention that. I caught the last 5 minutes. I caught the first 3 quarters, pretty much all of it, and then pretty much all the fourth. But the last 3 minutes of game time took half an hour, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna start the stream. It's satisfying when the Clippers lose. You see Draymond give Gobert the people's elbow? I didn't see that. I like the Warriors. I like Steph. I like Steph's an incredible basketball player, but man, it's hard to root for Draymond Green. He's really annoying. This is such a good play here, but I finally get a discount. I'm gonna take it. Ooh, the 4th Excavate. The fabled legendary 4th Excavate. Now my deck can find the legendary treasure. HELYA works with other plagues, so I shuffle 10 plagues. They all stay? Yes, correct. Correct. The Celtics are looking pretty nasty. Hi everyone, what's up, Arms? I hate the Celtics too, but they're less detestable than some of the other teams. I just hate the Celtics because I listen to a lot of Bill Simmons, and the pod is better when the Celtics are losing and he's upset. Tried to choke slam Gobert. You gotta see it. Can you link me a clip? Everybody hates Draymond Green. What a joke. Bill Simmons is a goober. I mean, I like Bill Simmons, but he's more of a goober when the Celtics are winning. When you listen to other basketball podcasts, at least for me, man, it puts in perspective what a great podcaster Bill Simmons is. And when he can get Joe House on, or Ryan Russillo, even like Kevin O'Connor, who's a goober too. It's like so much better than all the other NBA podcasts. I've like for the last like year or so, for a couple years now, I've been listening to Bill, a ton of Bill. Over the past year or so, I was trying to find other podcasts when he doesn't have something out. And there's the one with that other guy, I forget his name. You guys probably know his name. I listened to Zach Lowe. Zach Lowe's pretty freaking cringe at times, man, and his guests too. Like, nobody's entertaining and nobody's funny. A lot of them are more knowledgeable about basketball than Bill, but man, they're hard to listen to sometimes. I've never listened to his podcast. I've seen segments with him. Yeah, I like the rewatchables better, but the rewatchables is only really good when it's Sean Fennessy and what's that guy's name? Ryan? Bill Simmons and Chris Ryan, when all three of them are on. Or the older ones that have Shea Serrano are really good too. I don't want any of these cards. Sorry, I'm not trying to BM him. I was just distracted. Man, how does Dreads rope every turn? I couldn't imagine. It's terrible. Draymond getting suspended 3 to 5 games is my guess. Hey, what time is this at? It's a 5-minute clip. They slam him 5 times. He's got Rudy in a headlock at some point. Okay, so like right at the start. What is this? What did you say? I thought you said he choke slammed him or something. Yeah, he had him in a little chokehold. Rudy Gobert deserved to get put in a headlock. Rudy Gobert is a defensive player of the year thief. No, dude. He's deserving. Oh, here. Is that 0-0 in the first? Sorry, I didn't realize. Basketball is like the ultimate like fake tough guy sport, man. It's like the ultimate fake tough guy sport. He's not gonna back down from anybody. Yeah, he probably is gonna back down from everybody. All these guys are phonies. They're like Dread's cronies over here. Alright, I'm just gonna play this because my hand's too full. I might have exaggerated. I can't even remember what you said. What did you say? Let me read what you wrote. You tried to choke slam Rudy Gobert. I thought you picked him up like the Undertaker and threw him on a bed of spikes. Shaq and Charles talk about that on the inside. Well, they were fake tough guys too. Both of them. No one's actually gonna fight? No. No. Nobody wants to get suspended or fight? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. But everybody wants to like rush somebody and get somebody in between them, and then they want to start like talking crap or whatever. Or they want to like cheap shot people from behind. Who's that guy that pushed Jokic? And then Jokic ran and pushed him and then he was like crying or whatever? One of the Morris brothers. Draymond was lucky the two wolves next to him were Ant and Cat, who didn't want to get suspended because I'm betting a lot of players would have taken his head off there. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Everybody thinks that, like, everybody's going to take somebody's head off, but nobody ever does. And look, I mean, the game doesn't really need fighting, but how many, like, real NBA fights have there ever even been? Like 6. Like, even, like old brawls and stuff. Like, there's people pushing each other. If that, like, that's, like, an NBA brawl. People pushing each other and then running around. They got ejected for no reason. Jokic almost snapped the guy's spine. Yeah, you pushed him. He's a big dude. All the people I'm going to take a cheap foul on, Joker is at the literal bottom of the list. Same thing for baseball? Yeah, for sure. Hockey is probably the only sport that has, like, real fighting. I mean, you know, it is the only sport that has real fighting. Clay doesn't get ejected there, if not for Draymond, and then the Warriors win the game. Would they win the game, though? Is Clay that good these days? Was Clay that good? Yeah. Alright, HELYA on 4 in the 11-win game. Clay's pretty mid. Clay shouldn't have gotten ejected no matter what. I haven't seen the whole thing. That maybe. His jersey was torn in half. Probably drove Poet wild. I saw a stat showing no player except for Curry has scored over 20 this season for them. Is that true? It's crazy. He's not what he used to be. Yeah, he's older. He had some injuries. He had some pretty severe surgeries. So I'm not, like, talking shit or anything. Still root for them over the Lakers. Still root for them over the Grizzlies. Still root for them over the Clippers. Warriors pretty washed, but they have Steph. Steph's fun to watch. Play the 5, coin the 2. Play the 5. I guess I could have started with the 2. That is the one you're looking for, probably. The MRI of Steph discovered that he's carrying the whole team on his back. What did the Grizzlies do to you? They said they weren't worried about the West, and then lost in the first round. Danced around, had that annoying guy talking shit to LeBron James, even though nobody likes LeBron James. Some no-talent bum is talking shit to LeBron James. They didn't do anything to me. It's all just sports hatred. It's not real. The Grizzlies got spanked by the Lakers too. They did. They did. How do you get to the point where you make people want to root for the Lakers over you? Like, that's it's pretty dark. It's a dark place to be.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Who's ready for another round?
Dylan Brooks is on the Rockets now, and Memphis is 2-9 this season. That's not a good record. My personal theory is that LeBron paid Dylan Brooks to make him look likable. He's very rich and very unlikable, so possible. Where are his plagues? Lakers were where the NBA made the most money in the early 2000s. It was the Donaghy years. Yeah, you're right about that. Jaw suspended? Yeah, he's suspended for what, 25 games? The first 25 games? Thunderbringer, Mally Ghost or Baron. Depressing, I know. It's actually pretty depressing. Are there any beasts you can even get? Is Coles here? Can Coles help us? Are there any beasts in the goddamn game? Not Restaurant Viper. Are there any other beasts? I want to cast these two. I've never pulled a beast with Dumb 1-2 spider and gorilla bot. Okay. Are there any good beasts? Any beasts worth pulling with that thing? 12 wins. Make sure to hit the like, follow, subscribe, comment. Hearthstone Arena, man, that game rules. 12 wins. Give us a lot of gold. I think we got a lot of gold this time. You didn't mention good. Yeah, sorry. You're right. You were giving me beasts. I thank you for that. Sure.